Gotta love logic. Oh. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I doubt it.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, this is great. Up and inputs back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now see, is this still a part of the confusion ending? See, now I'm confused. It's a good thing I didn't load my save to go back to those two colored doors. I would have missed all this.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, everything's looking normal now. So I assume it properly ended.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh god. The line's back.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love. Yeah,
I suppose it's possible.
Really?
All right,
Eager
let's
to
go.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now, I don't think there's any choices to be made if I go down there again. It's just probably going to trigger the confusion ending. So what happens if I just keep going back on track?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
And that's the door I could have gone through to begin with.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Were there any more branching choices to be had going down? I don't remember. Honestly, my mind is just so confused right now. I don't even remember what was down there. What was down there? I honestly don't remember. Well, let's take a quick look. If I don't notice anything new happening... Oh, yeah, that's right. Walking in circles and the floating and the stars and all that stuff. So was there anything I didn't do by going up here? I don't know. And the elevator didn't go anywhere.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Oh. So what happens if I push it anyway? Wait, that wasn't right. Shit. Did anything new happen? Nope. Alright, it was worth a shot. Uh-huh. There's still nothing to be found. I don't know why this little alcove intrigues me so much, but it does. Alright. Back down. I don't... Once again, I kind of wanted to see if actually entering some kind of combination before the room explodes or whatever actually does anything. I'm curious. I don't think it's anything is going to happen, but...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And I don't remember if there were any obvious choices to be made over there. See, that led to the museum, which led to the big crushing panel things. Was there a choice to be had down there? I don't think there was.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did he indeed? He does. In fact, he's already found out many times.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
All right, back here.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So yeah, these buttons... There's probably actually nothing you can do once you hit no. It's probably designed in such a way that, you know, the time is going to run out no matter what. But I would like to at least have another look. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And when at last he found the source of... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
I'm gonna open that.
Much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
3 attempts remaining.
To talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Purple 2. Right. Yeah, I don't think that's actually anything.
Anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
Oh, wait a minute.
I turned off the machine. I set you free.
God damn it.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
I don't think
clicking on every little thing in this room.
It actually is going to do anything.
No, these colored ones. Or maybe
incorrect.
This big red button. Or this door.
3 blue.
Anything. Something here will save me.
Huh?
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many
it's probably
times
just
will
screwing with you. There's no way.
Looking desperately for a solution. 10, 100, 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Yep. Looks like that's always meant to happen. I figured as much, you know. But I think it was worth a shot to at least look around again. Alright, so now I think I'm going to try to load my save and go back to the two colored doors. So let's see. If I quit to menu. Here we go. Load game. Colored doors. Cool. He wanted me to go to red, so let's go in blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, he's getting pissed.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
All right.
You see?
Oh, my.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I like skill trees.
What? Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
All right, let's do it. I'm enthralled.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard? Oh my. Skip to the intro sequence. Only the worst. What? Oh, I didn't get finished reading that. Oh, it's me. I'm last. Friends list empty. That's not true. You lie. The worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 98% are more attractive than Stanley. That's mean, man. Oh, a dead rat is higher than me. That's just mean. Alright, let's go through this door again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what? I'm in the middle on this one.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh my, what the hell's going on?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
This is the best game in the world. Oh. Bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Now, unfortunately, I have already heard about what games he's talking about. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't, but unfortunately, I did read. Yep.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired, a game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this.
I can't
I'm
jump.
done making things for you.
Oh, God.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
What?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
You monster.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Does look quite cozy.
Isn't it grand?
Yeah.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, God. Well, luckily there's a cave right here. So here we go. I had been meaning to do Minecraft videos for a while, but I just never got around to it. So here you go. Here's your Minecraft.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I have not. Kinda hoping you would take care of that.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game. Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh, the glass is gone. I didn't notice.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I did it.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, I do have an idea. It's a good thing I actually looked down before. Geronimo! Oh, that's one hell of a drop. What the hell? Oh. Now this is something. Whoa. I didn't want to do that. Oh god. What's going on? Oh hey. It's the original Stanley Parable. This is exactly what it looked like. Well, it wasn't so dark, but same textures and doors. Dark as hell. Those good old Half-Life 2 textures. Oh, I thought something was gonna happen if I came in here. Apparently not. Well, damn. Oh god. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh god. I don't know if that was a result of me clicking, or if it just happened naturally. Alright, so what's going to happen now? It's going to send me back to the beginning, or is it going to continue this ending? Oh. Another input. Looks like it restarted again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, unfortunately, I am way out of time for recording. I got like at least 2.5, 3 hours of footage today. So surely my computer is about to run out of hard drive space. But that is the Stanley Parable, everybody. It's a game. It's a thing. That much is for sure. I'm sure there's more stuff that I haven't seen. More choices that I probably don't even know that are, you know, capable of being made. So, I'll take a look into it, see if there's any more stuff. If there is, then, you know, obviously I'll record it and all that stuff. But for now, I think this might be the end. Possibly. But as the Stanley Parable itself says, the end is never the end, is it? So thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you later.